Hi guys. So just going back to Hogwarts Legacy, I tried this earlier this year and just recently tried it with a new build, see if there was any improvements, and it wasn't working. So I was panicking a little bit. Panther, he was completely fine. His AMD card seems to be alright. Some other testers were reporting that it was fine, but it did seem to have an issue. So it seemed to be doing the same, a similar kind of thing to what Talos Principle 2 was doing. So upon injection, um, it would essentially just kind of close the game. And with Talos 2, we actually realised that you could, and this is something to keep in mind in the injector, I think, moving forward, these little tricks. You could put on extreme compatibility mode and take your headset off. Well, no, you don't put the headset on at all. Actually, let's step back. You put extreme compatibility mode on as you're injecting, then put your headset on, then change it, turn it off, then don't take your headset off. So it was a bit of a palaver with Talos Principle 2, but Pradog's pretty amazing. Within like a day of him seeing this in the Hogwarts Legacy card on the Discord, he's got this new build, so it seems to have fixed Hogwarts Legacy for me. I didn't have to do any faffing about. I just clicked inject and I'm back in. So that's great. Also, that's fixed that on Talos Principle and some other kind of smaller indie games that were having problems. Well, I was having a problem specifically on my card. So that's fixed that. So anyway, jumping back into Hogwarts Legacy, it's a great game. Performance, I mean, even you can play it on all and ultra with my card, but it's like rough. I think like medium, or some mixture of that with like DLSS is pretty good. Kind of medium ground between smoothness for like 90. You might want to go for like 72 or even 60, something like that. The very annoying thing is native stereo. I can tell it performs great. So you can see me putting native stereo on now, and there's just like one eye is completely perfect, and you can see it's like, well, actually no, the left eye here isn't broken, but it depends on the scene. There's a number of shaders just aren't working in two eyes, and I think if this was working in native stereo, the performance would be so much better. It'd be you could push the settings even more. So hopefully someone with enough dedication to specifically this game wants to go in and like try and fix these afterwards with a mod. I don't know. But even sync sequential with the new ghosting fix. I don't think I had the ghosting fix previously when I tried it. Still very good. I think it's still looks and performs better than a Loot Cross mod from when I last tried that. So still pretty good. The motion controls don't work, so I say here I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe I can turn motion controls on, see if I can attach an object with the object hook, but it wasn't working, so I was just kind of abandoned that and just continued playing third person. But yeah, this is one of these games that I think will be very widely anticipated to play with UEVR, because you don't have to pay for doing it, and it's way easier to set up, more customization, things like that. Yeah, I mean, other than that, we've got on the horizon. Actually, I was talking Horizon. I was testing Horizon Chase 2 on the Epic Games Store. That was pretty fun. I want to go back to Gord, which I tried in the Steam Next Fest demo, and that wasn't working. I've got the full game now. See if that's got any problems still. I want to try Fort Solace, quite a heavy like walking sim game that Pantray tried. See if it's any better on my rig or not. I want to try Invincible again. Pantray did it, and similar to the Radiohead thing, I don't want to like do a bunch of spoilers because that game is apparently amazing. He played through the entire thing in VR. It was a really good experience according to him. So excited to do that, but I think that would just be one for my recommendations. And talking of recommendations, it's getting to the point where I might do kind of a roundup video just summarizing my top hits of what to try with UEVR and like RPGs, action games, first person, third person, top down strategy, things like that that I've played so far, or start thinking about doing kind of tutorials or guides. It's a bit difficult because all the features are still kind of like in flux, and we get things will move around, so I'm kind of hesitant to do stuff like that yet. But yeah, I'm sending you guys counting down to the end of the year. Hopefully we see a release this year. Shaping up quite nicely, yeah. But yeah, we're trying to go back to some of the older games we tested on the spreadsheet, seeing everything's fun. But yeah, if you've got any recommendations for things that we've already tested, you want me specifically to go back again and have a look. I see lots of people recommending like $30 indie games with like 40 mixed reviews, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll add it to my wish list. I don't know how much I'm gonna suffer for the project. Yeah, this is really weird. Like, there's a weird like lighting effect. I think this is in flat as well. When you walk in here, just kind of blasts you with this lighting effect. But yeah, there's a few older games. I feel like I've not really tested the 6-off object hook enough, so I probably should focus more on some first-person games. But yeah, just looking at the spreadsheet, it's amazing how this project's grown. I mean, we're up to. I'm just opening up now. How many things are we on? Actually, let me get my desktop up and we'll have a look at the spreadsheet together. So we're up to over here 582 tested, with 559 like working. I mean, there is about 90 that's not working that well, but some of these I think, I put some of the Arc System Works games in there, and I think you could probably upgrade them. Also, working perfectly works well. I'm probably more harsher, and I think works well more than Pantere. But yeah, you can see like the number of games per year is like grown exponentially. Not much in 2023, just because I haven't like bought everything from 2023. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see where the UEVR is in 2 to 3 years, and like the explosion of people using it. It's gonna be really interesting to see. But yeah, if you have any games, check out the spreadsheet. It's always linked in these videos if I've remember to put it in the pinned comment. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching as always.
My fizzing whiz beer is still brewing. These things take time.